7 December 2020 was the day that Ghanaians rose to their feet and went to queue just to vote for a political party, and people they prefer will rule the country to where it ought to be. But there came some allegations that the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Madam Jane Mensah, in one way or the other, has rigged the election. This is coming from the flag bearer for the National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama. They filed a petition to the court that they want the court to actually investigate this particular matter. Court proceedings have been made and it's still ongoing. But today, we'll be talking about certain concerns that certain people, when it comes to the legal terms or the legal persons, have been able to put together, pinpointing one or two issues that we have to look at. My name is Priscilla More and welcome to Broad Daylight. Okay, over to you, Lydia. What do we have on cmonline.com.gh?
Okay, good morning, Andrea. Wherever you find yourself. Okay, Priscilla.
Yes.
Moving on to cmonline.com.gh. On our first story, we have Ras Mubarak to contest in Council of State race. As you know, there's a Council of State race about, so he's contesting. And also COVID-19. 8 more death take fatality tally to 472. Active cases 6,707.
Wow.
So yesterday the corona death was like
474.
So I think that it's increasing. So this shows that we have to protect ourselves. Let's wear our nose masks and wash our hands frequently. And also Jane Mensah invading cross-examination because it will expose irregularities in polls. I think yesterday, Jane Mensah's lawyer said she won't testify in court. But I said the NDC lawyers are complaining, say she's avoiding the proceedings because she's hiding something. But first, looking at what the lawyer is saying, you think Jane Mensah is hiding something?
I think we will delve more
because
onto the
how
issue.
she's acting, in some way. And also, missing St. Louis JHS girls were with their boyfriends, says police. So apparently over the weekend, 2 girls, 2 JHS St. Louis students got missing, like after they disappeared. And the parents reported to the police, and police are saying yesterday they brought a report or a release that they are their boyfriends. Imagine, boyfriends, like how?
How?
They brought their boyfriends name, I think there are 2 guys. So, the parents are looking for you, they are so worried. But after, like, if you're going out,
let your parents be aware.
Oh, this one, yeah. So, these are more stories on our site, that is cmonline.com.gh. Well, my name is Lydia Acquah. Over to you, Priscilla.
Thank you so much, Lydia. Let's get to straight business of the day. Okay, so Lydia, there's been some allegations through this whole court proceedings, and then some is coming from a legal member of John Mahamad's legal team, Dominic Ayeni, says the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Jane Mensah, is trying to evade cross-examination because it will bring to light irregularities in the general election. Lawyers for the first and second respondents, Presidents Nana Addo Akufo Addo and the Electoral Commission respectively, on Monday, 8 February 2021, decided not to call any witness in the ongoing election petition case. Lead counsel for the 2 respondents had argued that the petitioner, John Dramani Mahama, did not make a solid case in court, hence their decision not to open their defense or call any witness. Mr. Ayeni, in an interview, however, said Jane Mensah should be cross-examined to expose irregularities in the election, as alleged by John Dramani Mahama and the NDC. So this is the first thing we want to tackle. Okay. Now they've been to court, and then you're supposed to bring witnesses so that they will hear their side on the matter. And then NDC brought several witnesses, including the current and Robert Metal, who testified via Zoom.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, so he was making some allegation that the court is kind of not being fair to him. They're not giving him time to explain his point.
Because of the Zoom or?
I don't know why they are treating him in that particular way. But looking at how the proceedings are going, I think he's not giving much time to express his thoughts on whatever they are talking about. Now, the latest development is from Mr. Ayeni. He is saying that EC is saying that she is not bringing any witness.
Well, first of all, the EC You presented the witness, that is James, and the NDP presented Manu. I don't know why both of them are like being reluctant to go and testify, because if you don't have anything to hide that. You have to go, because what they are doing, except nobody to Ghana for you, say like there's something going on, and now there's something like they want us not to be aware of, because yesterday court proceedings, judges said like they should bring their witnesses. According to the NPP, for witnesses, because according to them, proving like they don't have any strong evidence.
They don't have strong evidence.
So I think this thing, judges who decided if this one have strong or this, they don't have, because more can legal when on court cases. So I think it's all their fault. And I say lawyer friends and all cancer, because in the first place, and try say for witness, according to you, you won't testify because Moon is strong way. Like, as a Moon busy.
So why is it that they didn't say that? Okay, then you won't come to court, because you don't have any strong case.
That is the NDC or
the MPP. I didn't know someone can say.
NPP, according to them, NDC.
Only strong case.
They won't bother to testify.
Yes, that is what I'm also trying to say. That I didn't know someone will say they are NDC for they don't have a strong case. Yes. Then you should have rejected their court invite or court invitation in the first place.
That one too is true, because
they are making the proceedings some way. And then if you listen to Kojo Oponkuma in one of his statements after a press briefing said that the court proceedings said that the NDC is trying to police the mind of people about the bench. Because if they see they were gab or Phyllis NDC for Nebia policy the minds of Ghanaians.
What is saying that one I don't agree with you, because after every court proceedings, both parties are going to interviews to the media. Okay, I said Judge because MPP lawyer you should be careful of what you to the media after the court. Because sometimes they present information to the media, it's not correct. And see, the media too is fast. We are all into the media, like people on social media and all that. Information about Tobia, you consume it and take it say it's true. And see, I think the Koda from Kuma saying is NDC for this. I don't think so. Although it's his point and opinion. But me, first of all, they say he won't testify. So moving forward, what are we going to do?
That is what they will be arguing. We'll come straight to that. But let's Chief Justice Enim has also made some allegations. Chief Justice is drawing the attention of some lawyers or law practitioners to Regulation 55 of their legal profession etiquette, conduct and etiquette rules, which he expected them to be abiding to or to abide to. According to him, the Rule 55 says that a lawyer shall not publish or cause to be published material concerning current or potential cases, including proceedings from which a lawyer is engaged, or to be engaged in inaccurate or receive comments or unnecessary description is calculated or is likely to a material degree to diminish or to prejudice to the public confidence and administration of justice. He read that the Chief Justice said both sides have fallen guilty in this regard, and he singled out Marietta Brew-Opon and Yao Opon, lawyers of NDC, and then President Akufo Addo, respectively. On Marietta Brew-Opon's case, he said that she made statements in the media, even touching on the demeanor of the witnesses. And then Chief Justice also said that lawyer Yao Opon of the MPP, he also said that he's discussing the case on the news analyst program. And then I think he thinks that since they've been announced in this case, it's unacceptable. Frank Davis, on the other hand, also said that he has also been cautioned against granting media interviews at the end of sitting.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, that is what the Chief Justice is saying. It's like the kind of interview or the kind of thing they say after a proceeding is contrary to their etiquette.
Exactly.
That is in Rule 55 of their
legal practice. They have to know all this though. They have to know. They are aware. They are aware, but
they are aware.
It's in their etiquette.
It's in their etiquette. If you're a lawyer, definitely have to know
because
that.
Because after the court proceedings, see them granting interviews, giving different opinions, and Ghanaians too, we will accept it. Exactly. Whether it's true or what.
Exactly. People are not really following the court proceedings.
Yes.
They are rather following the information after the court. So after the whole section, and then you come and say, maybe our people are not being treated fairly. That is what is registered in the minds of people.
The ordinary Ghanaian are busy.
Yes.
So after the now course social media, what you the lawyer will be saying, you know, about accept it. Whether it's wrong or I think say they need education. They know, but they act like they don't know.
Yes.
It's not nice.
It's really bad. So Chief Justice Enin is saying that no, they have to go back to their books.
Yes.
They have to read their etiquette well. And if they have forgotten, 55 regulation of the legal profession etiquette says no, you shouldn't do something like that. Oh, Charlie, but I
think that after there's a court procedure, the media will be outside waiting for them.
Of course.
Ask them like how did they think and all that. They will talk.
The law said don't speak to the media. What their etiquette is saying that be mindful of what you tell the media. Because what you say is what they will convey to the public. So you have to be mindful of what you discuss. So
according to NPP, the court is not doing in favor of them. According to NDC too, the court is so...
It's like they are making a judicial council
look some way.
Yes.
Oh.
You understand? So, and then the next one is, the lead counsel of the former President John Dramani Mahama is in the ongoing election petition. Mr. Chachuchikata has said the Electoral Commission, that is Madam Jane Mensah, cannot run away from cross-examination. Mr. Chachuchikata made the comments in court on the 8th of February 2021 while arguing against the decision for the first respondent's lawyer, Mr. Justin Amenuvo, that the side didn't intend to call any witness on this matter. Mr. Koto Ampao, the lead counsel for the president, also took to the same instance. He said, "My lord, we don't intend to call any witness, my lord. We don't intend to call any witness because, in our view, we have not satisfied the burden of proof. So we can't be forced, or we can't force any witness to come and attest in court."
Okay, first of all, John Mensah cannot run from the law. Because John Mensah, you are not above the law. Now, first of all, they say that they won't testify. It doesn't change anything because today they'll be going to court or to continue. So I don't think that, if anything, they have to talk. Because as a court, any before, my community say, JNDC on Kasa. So I think that it's also like NDC, they are looking some way.
Is it, can somebody can also sit down and say that as an idea of my planning because say this is what you're going to do.
Exactly, because both of them can say I won't testify at the same time. Like it's some way.
It's really some way. It's like they are trying to boycott everything that the NDC
so what
is
I'm thinking is so they won't talk. So like what's next?
Yeah, but you know the first one too, they prevented the NDC from checking their pin sheets.
Exactly. That
so
what impression?
What impression are they trying to create in the minds of Ghanaians?
If you look at this now, they are trying to say that there's something going on. That is what the NDC are thinking. Because in the first place, you say we won't check your pin sheet. Today we won't talk. So it's as a maiden is saying, right and wrong is saying. It's please, easy, Mensah. Independent body, easy. Say, my condition is important. Like you go and let them ask you. You can express yourself, and whatever you have. No. So I think they have to think about what they are doing. MPP McMahon said I won't talk. Easy said I won't talk. Like why?
And then EC also said yesterday that he's never going to testify in court.
So you can't say never, never say never.
Is that lawyers for the two respondents in the ongoing petition have told the Supreme Court, that they are not calling on any witness to this case. The petitioner's lawyers are, however, they are
making the thing difficult.
Yes.
Oh.
They are making it very difficult.
Because
this is the apex court of the land. And if this matter is if this matter is not thrashed to the bottom, people will begin to judge our legal system.
I think you are joking.
Yes.
In the first place, if you won't talk and come, don't accept the thing because
that's what I was saying. That if you know that that's what you're going to do, when they brought the court maybe a similar letter that we need you in court or we want you to come and face your opponent, you will tell them that straight in point, we have nothing to discuss.
You can't say Mahama doesn't have a strong case, so you won't talk.
Exactly.
You don't have the right to decide. Say Mahama doesn't have a strong case, you won't talk. Please, let's do things right.
Yes, and then finally they will be in court today. That is the both parties. Said lawyers for the Electoral Commission as well as President Akufo Addo will this morning advance legal arguments on their decision not to call up witnesses in an ongoing electoral petition hearing. Lead counsel for the EC, Justin Amenuvo, moved in court yesterday to the surprise of many that the returning officer in the December presidential puja, Mensah, will not be taking anybody in the witness box for cross-examination. And yes, they were surprised. They have to be surprised because why would you say that you won't bring any witness in the box?
Maybe
for cross-examination.
It happened yesterday. Maybe today
this is what they are going to do today. No, in fact, they need that time to go and think. What they will come and say to the court today. So today I think we'll be still monitoring what is actually happening in court.
But what happened yesterday? No.
So what advice will you actually give our government, especially our legal team?
Okay, concerning our legal team, Madam Jane Mensah, you are an independent body, the EC, the leader. You won't talk like why are you saying you won't talk? Because in the first place, if you won't talk, you shouldn't have accepted the case in the first place to go to court. Because you saying you won't talk, it brings some ideas to the mind of the ordinary Ghanaian. It means what the NDC are saying is true. So there was some irregularities. So please, and our ordinary Ghanaian, if he or she is watching TV, after like the Supreme Court, they don't know what they are doing. Because, Madam, please, we beg you, do things right. That's what I want to do.
Okay, so Madam Jane Mensah, as I always say, Supreme Court is and will still continue to be the apex court of the land. We can't afford to be tagged specific names when it comes to our judicial system. So please follow the court proceedings and then do what is right so that there will be peace in the country. Now you are tagged that you rigged the election. This is the time for you to prove your point that you didn't rig the election. But if you start behaving in this tangent or in this manner, people automatically, okay, then she indeed rigged the election. So please cooperate with the court and then bring out whatever thing that the NDC is asking from you to do. This is why we draw today's curtains on Broad Daylight. I was here with Lydia Acquah. We talked about court proceedings and matters arising. So we hope and know that tomorrow by this time we'll still be sitting here talking about either the same issue or a different topic. Thank you very much for staying with us on today's Broad Daylight. My name is Priscilla More. It's a bye.